I'm alone, I'm a broken home. I gave you all the bricks that I own and know. I'm letting go, I'm breaking these walls down, breaking these walls down. If you want adventure, then fly to home. But if you wanna travel, then go alone. Yeah, what's the point in us if I never know? Yeah, if you're gonna leave, I'ma let you go. I'm tired of the pain. Go away. I'm tired with yesterday. Harder, harder.
guys? How are you guys doing this, what, Wednesday afternoon? I'm like, my days are super messed up. That is in view. I was like, how far can I put the game on? That way I can look at score updates without it being seen. Apparently not as far as I thought. Give me 1 second here. Alright, guys. What's up, Alex? What's up, Marcellus? And the others in the chat. Let me take this off real quick. We have a full case of Stadium Club Hobby. 32 autos coming our way on card. Should be a lot of fun. By far, one of my favorite products every year. Absolutely love the photography, the Getty images that they use and stuff like that. What's up, Phil? How is the beautiful city of Albuquerque treating you this morning? My dad was telling me it's getting hot, so it's that kind of time already. It's definitely taken a lot longer to get warm, but it's he was like, it's hot. Steven says afternoon, Val. What's up, Steven? How are you? He said it's very nice. I like it. Alright, guys. I think typically I open up 8 boxes or so. We'll see what happens here. And how we get into it. Just want to make sure I have plenty of room so you guys can see everything and we can get all the boxes up on the screen. Gonna set our box toppers there for now, and we'll go over those here in just a minute. Empty box. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move these 4 over here. That way I can turn this sideways. Move these further back. Adam says, Vivian! What's up, Adam? How are you? I finally figured out what the Cardinals were doing as far as Contreras. I didn't realize that was the reasoning. I was like, cool. Or thought process behind it, I guess I should say. Phil said I would be out for a walk before it gets too hot, but I just bought the cup, so I'll watch first. That's fair. Oh, I'm doing good. I got up, went and did some stuff, and then came in. I am off later on this afternoon. I switched with Diamond so he could attend something tomorrow. So you got me all day tomorrow from like noon to 3:30 in the morning. Gonna be kind of crazy, but we'll do it. Make sure people get to events they need to get to, and you know, everything still gets done. Empty box. So gonna be like a weird short shift for me today. Just having player break and then, you know, off to whatever usual I don't know, debauchery or random stuff I do during the day. Usually just sit at home, watch TV. Yeah, it's kind of weird. Like, it does end up being a super long day, but you know, if I'm busy and moving, it's not so bad. It's when you stop moving. Yeah, DD's gonna take over at 4 o'clock, Steven. This break should only take me till about 2:30, 3 give or take. So if you guys want to get a frenzy going or something after, I'm certainly more than free to do something like that. Otherwise, totally fine to just call it an afternoon. Go send paperwork to shipping and stuff like that, and knock out some of my other tasks. I was laughing because Chomps texted me something last night. I was like, yeah, just finishing this, and this, and he's like, and then you're gonna be off, right? I go, I don't even know that that's possible. Like, it seriously took me probably till about, after I left work last night, till about, I don't know, 1 o'clock, not factoring in, you know, a couple minutes of watching TV and not doing anything Chomps related. Probably till about 1:15 to totally finish everything Chomps related. Let's go over our box toppers first, guys. We got Bo Bichette, Giancarlo Stanton, Mark McGuire, Polar Bear, Ronald Acuna Jr., Abreg, Christian Yelich, and Big Papi David Ortiz. Alright, now I'm going to readjust this back down for where my hands are for a usual break. Guys, let's get started with some Stadium Club. One of my favorite products by far. Let's see how this case is going to be collated a little different than normal. Cal Ripken, BGO, Jonathan India red foil. Haven't opened a regular Stadium Club in probably a month or two. Well, I opened it, I guess, during like website breaks and stuff like that, so not entirely true. But definitely less often than Chrome lately. Bobby Witt Jr., Nick Fortes, a little sticky, Austin Riley, and that is our first auto, Zach Thompson. If somebody has not picked up the Unsold Pirates, he is part of the Unsold Pirates grouping. Head on over and grab your spots. Definitely a lot of names on the Unsolds today. Some big names too, usually guys that get hits. So definitely recommend taking a look at those. Springer, Julio, Steven Strasburg. It you know, sometimes the hobby makes me laugh. I saw a post this morning on like the big Facebook group for baseball cards, and it was like, Julio is trash, blah blah blah. You know, sell all his cards at garbage prices. It was something ridiculous. It was like, you know, 1 month. There's Alejo. It just makes me laugh sometimes, like how dramatic the prices go, just based on like, you know, one start or one, you know, evening, stuff like that. Kirby Puckett. There's Barry Larkin red and Lance Lynn. Rhys Hoskins. There's Griffin Jacks, Blue Ink on card rookie auto. He was part of the Unsold Twins. If you haven't already grabbed the Twins, somebody head on over, pick them up. Griffin Jacks. I think you also get a chance at like some Torrey Hunter and stuff like that, which is nice. Adam dropping the Unsolds. I appreciate you doing that, Adam. Cunha, Connor Seabold. There's a Will of the Thrill. Andre Dawson on the black foil. Abreg. There's a nice O'Neal. So, how are your guys' Wednesdays going, I guess I should say. I was like, today is Wednesday. I know tomorrow we have, what, Bowman Blasters or something like that. Those should start going off the clock here in about 3 hours or so. Honus Wagner. That one's going to be a lot of fun. Chasing the retail exclusive greens and stuff like that, but should overall just be a lot of fun, as per usual. At least in my opinion. I think Bowman, just the possibilities with Bowman is always really fun. I'm not saying I'm going to go out and like buy myself a brand new case of Bowman or anything like that, because I've never been the like, let me buy a case of Bowman. Now buy a case of Heritage, 100% me all the time. In fact, I may just have to do that later. Jeremy Pena with my newfound time today. Wander Franco and Chris Taylor. It's funny how Stadium Club, like, when it sits for a little bit, there's Stadium Club Chrome, Abreg, Mookie Betts, Triumvirites. The cards start to stick, right? Always find it really interesting just how that happens, like, huh. Haven't been sitting there for that long. Gavin's in the dugout, says Phil. I wonder if it's because they're in Milwaukee. Jake McCarthy, Mark McGuire. Because I know he hasn't always been in the dugout, so I'm curious if maybe he's there because he's from Kenosha. Probably nearby and's like, I'll pop in. Hang out with the guys. I know he's not there all the time, which makes sense. Trouty. New bar. Yeah, he's from Kenosha. So I don't know, like, relative to Milwaukee how far he is, but I know that's where he's from. Because I know they always make a big deal about when he goes there and to Chicago, I think, because that's where, like, is super close for his family to go see him. 30 minutes, says Guy. Gotcha. Yeah, that's my guess. I don't know how accurate that guess is, but that's my guess. Willie Adames, Luis Castillo, Griffey. Let me move box numero uno out of the way. Brooks Robinson. There's Schwarber. Gotta double check something. Based on Schwarber, just look different. I always hope to find one of those image variations. Obviously with a print run of 200 in a product like this, a lot more rare, but always look for them. Like, I don't remember seeing that photo, and given a bit opening Stadium Club, it's, makes sense. Kershaw and Miley definitely duking it out today, though. We'll see what happens when all's said and done. Jose Berrios and Ozzy. Phil said my mom would go to Packers games and Brewers games on the train from Chicago because they never sold out back in the day. That's fair. That's kind of cool, too. Just take the train back and forth to different places. Jazz Chisholm on the Destiny Red. Those are non-numbered, but the black ones are numbered. Adam says, image variations of star players go for a pretty penny. I spent over $100 for the Pujols one. Yeah, that's the thing, Adam. Like, there's some good ones. Have you seen the Mookie Betts, like, White Man Can't Jump one? Where it was, I think it's him and Gavin Lux, on Team Dress Up Day. Now that it's not, like, exclusively Rookie Dress Up Day and the whole team does it. Otto Lopez, Bobby Witt. Yeah, I have that one sitting. Well, I don't know that I pulled that one live. I pulled one for myself. It's sitting in the office. It makes me laugh. Josiah Gray, Reggie Jackson. I may have showed it, maybe. It always makes me laugh. Looks like Freddie may have just gone deep. Yeah. My guy Freddie. There is Barry Zito. I do believe he was unsold Oakland A's. Head on over and grab the spot if you haven't already. Barry Zito. Nice hit right there. Adam says the Pujols one is boring. He's just leaning on against a wall. The Yachty one, he's sitting in the dugout, I think, right? The Yachty one, I think, was the first one I pulled, and I was like, that's a little deceiving, Galoy. Did Will just go deep too? Back-to-back jacks for the Dodgers. Ryan McMahon. I was like, I have the game sitting on a stand right there, and all of a sudden I just saw the ball going. It was like, that might be it. Stroman. Charlie Blackmon. I was talking to Chomps earlier about the game. I was like, I don't know about this one. I was like, the guy says, boo! Guy, are you a Brew Crew fan, my man? Gavin Sheets. Kent Gore. There's a stop Black Border, or Black Foil and Seiya. Gerard says, do you have the ability to check and see if I picked up an unsold? Didn't get an email confirming. Who would you have picked up, Gerard? Wander Franco. I can take a look for you. Patrick Wisdom. Let me finish this box and I'll take a look for you, my man. Soto. Bellinger. I think sometimes Wix is a little slow to send you guys the messages. Texas Red Sox and Blue Jays, you got it. Give me just 1 second. Juan Yepez. And we got Angel Zerpa. Blue ink on card rookie auto. Nice hit right there. We're going to top load that. And then we have one pack, and I'll take a look at the groupings for Gerard real quick. Adam says, can confirm that all three have been sold. . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . go, Ryan. There's Connor Siebold, back-to-back autos. I didn't realize we hadn't hit our first one in that one. Or did we get 3? No, we got 3 in that one. Sweet. Always love when they give us an extra auto somewhere. Now the question is, do we get duped or shorted one somewhere, or do we just end up with extras? Let me find out for you, Gerard. Gerard, yes, I'm showing you Rangers, Blue Jays, Red Sox, $56. Yes, sir. Let me close that out here. Make sure that's not inside. Guys, that is a super thick pack. I have a feeling we're just gonna get like triple or double the cards, but hey, maybe we'll end up with something really cool in like a double pack. I don't know. We'll see. Never know with Stadium Club what you're gonna get. There's a nice O'Neal. Bob Gibson. We got a Goldie on the Rainbow Refractor that should be down to 10 or 25. A photographer's proof of Dansby Swanson. Cal Ripken numbered Destiny, 2 of 99. A Bobby Witt Jr. Red Destiny. A Joe Adele numbered to 50. That may be the single-handed best pack of Stadium I've ever opened. What? Yes, please? We'll take it. That is gonna be 13 of 50 on Joe Adele. We're gonna top load the red Bobby Witt just because it's Bobby Witt, rookie, and Red Destiny. Non-numbered. We are gonna take care of Cal to 99. We'll take it, guys. What's up, Ernest? How are you, my man? That one is 2 of 99. I seriously just expected extra cards. I didn't expect everything like that. I was like, okay. And let's take care of Goldie. That photographer's proof, I know I kind of glanced over it really quick. Dansby Swanson, those are either one per case or one every other case. There's a photographer's and members only, and I can never remember which one's one every case and which one's every other. Goldie, that one's nice. 7 of 25 on Goldie. That's pretty cool. I'll take it. Now the question is, can we have a couple more packs just like that? Where we're just top loading every card? Rendon. Craig Kimbrell. It's like Kershaw may have just given up a bomb to William Contreras, Teoscar, McClanahan. But yeah, Adam, by far one of the craziest packs I've ever opened. There is our 91 or 92 variation. I can never remember. Cal Ripken Jr. If it's the 92, it's a print run of 92. If it's the 91 variation, it is a print run of 200. Still pretty solid for Hall of Famer Cal Ripken. Let's take care of Pena. AJ Alexi Black Foil. Phil says 200. I can never remember 91 versus 92. They always look different to me. As far as like the overall design. Or they look fairly similar because I think they both have like the blue and then that Stadium Club logo. But either way, still pretty solid. We'll take it. It's crazy because in like some of those instances, there's not a whole heck of a lot different Teoscar Red with the actual card, you know. Phil said my Ohtani came back from PSA and I got a 9 on the autofill or on the image variation. Tatis. Josh Lowe, and that is Luis Frias. Blue ink on card rookie auto. Variation, nice. The variation doesn't look super different than his normal. I ran into his one time. I pulled it for barrel, and the only reason I knew it was the variation was because there was a regular one right in front of it. So I was like, well, one of these two is different. You know, the one with him with the rock in the background. There's Jarren Duran. Ozzie Smith, red foil. And that's the only reason I knew there was something even remotely off. I'm like, there's two of them, guys. JD Martinez. That is going to be Zach Lothar on the black foil auto. Blue ink on card. We're going to take a look at that here in just a second. I believe black foils are to 50. Don't quote me on that, though. That one is 22 of 25, even better. Red's to 50 then. It's like I know red and black are just slightly different odds. Soler. There's Yepez Frederick. Power Zone Soto. And Ketel Marte. That's awesome, Phil. Was it a 91 or 92 variation or anything else like that? What's up, Brad? How are you? Mad Max. I'm doing great. Hope you're doing well as well. Just hanging out, opening some Stadium Club. Sure, I've said it a lot, but one of my favorite products. Phil said the set was so big back in the day they overprinted 92 and misprinted all 93. Oh, nice. You have the 91 variation Polar Bear. That's awesome. Ganji said Volpe Grand Salami. I like it. John Kruk. There's Cal. Jose Berrios red. Moncada. There's Kershaw on the red foil. Through the couple chromes in the top load or the sleeve section, and all of a sudden everything kind of got real like, ooh, let's go spin. Dave Winfield. Royce Lewis red. Move this over. We are going to have our Beam Team case hit coming in. Trey Turner. Jeremy Pena. That is Fernando Tatis Jr. on the Beam Team. Nice hit right there. One of the 3 case hits. Typically you'll see this, either Photographers or Press Proof. I can never remember which one is the case hit. And then the gold minted. We have yet to see our gold minted. Rodon. There's Tyler Gilbert, unsold Sneaky Snakes. If you haven't already grabbed them, head on over, grab the Sneaky Snakes. Oh no, the Sneaky Snakes were grabbed. They were Marcellus. Nice hit right there for you, my man. James Outman up to bat for the Dodgers. Always hope he hits a nice little home run or two. Marcellus goes, already grabbed. Yeah, I totally forgot. Like, I knew somebody grabbed them. It just took me a second to process. Like, wait a second. I pulled those off the website manually. My bad. There's some things I'm really good about remembering and some that I'm really bad about remembering. Rhys Hoskins. Otto Lopez. Like, I have to have a little piece of note paper by me most the night, just so I have it marked up accordingly and stuff. Buster Posey. There's Semyon. Yeah, Torque, Team of the Future. Dale Murphy. Matt Bierling and Soto covering up. That is going to be Connor Siebold, our second Siebold auto. Blue ink on card. Rookie auto, nice it right there for the Siebold spot. I prefer Ocean Italics. Adam would tell us River Underline. Ryan Howard. There's Jose Siri. I can say his name because I'm not afraid of my phone going off. Got flipped around Jim Palmer. That is going to be the black foil. Juan Yepez. Joe Ryan, Gavin Sheets, Jake Cronenworth. There's Johnny Bench. Was looking on Reddit this morning and saw they were, there was a sneak peek of 2023 Allen and Ginter. I'm super excited for that to come out. A&G, obviously one of my favorite products. I know I say that about a lot of these. I have a lot of favorites for different reasons. Like this one, just the photography, absolutely stunning. Versus like some of the other stuff. Brad says, always good seeing you. Just grab some supplies and team will add it. Nice. Anthony Rizzo and Tatis. I like it. Shohei. Got some sticky. Vidal Brujan. There's Ricky Henderson. That is gonna have some numbers. We'll find out what it is. Sammy Long. I was like, I just see the gray up there as opposed to white. Maybe just refractor. For sure, Brad. See, I guess that's the thing. Like, how do you question if like something like this is centered? Do you just base it off of the the top stuff? Yelly. There's Jarren Duran, Buxton. What's up, Adam? How are you? Say it. Always makes me laugh every time they go back into the Milwaukee dugout, because they always just show Craig Counsell. Let me move this to the side. Move our sleeve file. Said just working. This is box 5, so quarter. About to start the second half. Matsui, there's Julio. Stan the man. Looks like the Dodgers are trying to play small ball. So Adam, we had like the world's craziest pack. That was kind of interesting. Matt Chapman. Dontrelle Willis, Torque. We had a photographer's proof. It's a 25. It's a 50. What else do we have in there? I'm trying to think. We had something else crazy, but as a whole, it's been alright. Nothing, like, super stands out as being insane. We did get the case hit. That is gonna be Gavin Sheets on Stadium Club Chrome, orange to 25. However, this is not regular Stadium Club Chrome that comes out. This is just the one they insert here. That is gonna be, no, actually orange in this, 97 of 99, not 25. Interesting. Don't think I'd seen that yet. Cecil Fielder. Silly 4-killer. Hunter Green to Brian. He is not golfing this afternoon. He is, I think he's actually getting a haircut. Tatis. Andre Dawson covering up our auto. That is going to be Raver San Martin. Nice hit right there, Raver San Martin. Blue ink on card. He'll be in here in a bit. Knock out some of the stuff he has to do. Craig Biggio. Tim Anderson. Brad says, V, my brother went to the Formula 1 race in Miami, and he said hats were 100, so I grabbed the hat I wanted online for a third the price. Totally fair. Austin Riley. Or, you know, maybe he was just trying to make a quick, like, 50 bucks off of you. Or 67 bucks off of you, you know? He was like, you want the hat? It's a $67 convenience charge. Cunha. Connor Siebold, babe. I mean, I'm guarantee you my sister would do the same to me. Like, she'd be like, yo, here's what you want. It's this much. Like, here's what you're paying me for it. I'm like, nah, don't need it. Cronenworth. Rivas. To be fair, I have no idea. You know, it's just funny. Like, when you look at something like that, like, are they really charging that much more? I can totally get them upcharging a little bit just because, you know, they're there. And people are still gonna buy it regardless. It's like the Dodgers may score 1 or 2 here. I'll take it. Manuel Rivera. There's Freddie on the chrome. Willie Mays triumvirates. There's Bobby Witt Jr. I like Manoah guy. Brandon Marsh. Matt Vierling, blue ink on card, Julio, and Manoah. Adam says I have the under 8 runs, so we need the rest of the game to be about the pitchers. Adam, I don't think that's gonna happen, bud. Yeah, it's probably interesting, Brad. I think part of it's the experience of being there. Corey said I would love to see a Will Clark auto, one of my favorites from when I was a kid. Just recently started collecting him. Nice. Let's get him, my man. Kill Badu. Ryan Reynolds. Justin Turner. Adam Wainwright. And there's Connor Siebold on the members only. Nice hit right here. This is the one every case or one every other case. I can never remember between this one and Photographer's Proof, but we got both going, so let's go. Corey says set list has got a few different varieties of Bizzato. Yeah, I think he comes in, I think he's on a cosigner or something like that as well. There is Zach Pop, blue ink on card. Nice Zach Pop. There's Bobby Witt. Shane Bieber. I was gonna say Craig Kimbrell, but somebody called him Craig Crumble the other day or something like that. It made me laugh. I'm like, aw, he does crumble. Or at least he did for us. There's Glaber Day. I think it was another Dodger fan, Flaherty. Kershaw. That is going to be Judge on a refractor. Manuel Rivera. Just double check, there's no numbers, but yeah. Yeah, I gotta love the Iowa cornfield. Exactly, Matt Vierling, Vidal Brujan. There's a couple cards in here that are just like, I'm a fan. Brandon Marsh. I can't remember if it's, I think it's Yohan Makata, where it's him and the other guy standing in the cornfield. Miggy. Austin Riley. There's Mountcastle on the red foil. I think this is the year we don't get an Iowa cornfield game. I think they are remodeling the field and doing some stuff like that. We do have a redemption coming up, guys. New bar. Manuel Rivera. And Gooden covering up. Congratulations! You're due to receive a base card autograph red foil that should be to 50. Parallel of Bobby Witt Jr. Nice hit right there for the Witt spot. You got yourself a base card red foil auto. Nasty. Absolutely, Adam. So far, this first half of the case has been pretty solid. It's just a matter of, can we continue that way the rest of the case? Phil with the hearts. Matsui, there's a Julio. Now, if O'Neal could sign out of this, I'd be a happy camper. I've been waiting for my O'Neal auto for a bit. Jorge Soler. Clement. Sammy Long. For some reason, that first card always wants to stick. Dontrelle Willis, Ryan Velade. There we go, Rhys Hoskins, Hunter Green, Stremski. Say Suzuki Power Zone. O'Neal Cruz. Aaron Judge on the Chrome. That one, not the refractor version. Goldie. So 2 Judge Chromes, not too bad. Hanging out in the cornfield. No, the 91 or 92 variation for him, for a pretty solid amount. Not sure what the Chromes do, but still really cool to get when we do get them. Try one thing. These are kind of sticking, and I'm curious if it's just my hands. There's some products where, like, once the cards start to stick, like A&G and Heritage and stuff like that, I know more or less it's like a me thing. Some of the cardboard super dries out the hands, some, you know, doesn't. So, well, hope that's what it is, and hopefully help you guys out a bit more here. That way, you know, a little more enjoyable of a break. Castillo, Vladdy Baby, and Seiya. Maybe it was me. Oh. I thought it was just Stadium Club was sticking. Tony Gwynn. That one really was sticking. Drew Ellis. And that is going to be Rodolfo Castro. Blue ink on card rookie auto, Rodolfo Castro. Nice hit right here. Move that up a tad. Tyler Gilbert. And Rosario Red. There's Kyle Hendricks. Alright, we are going to have our second case hit coming in, or our third case hit? Maybe third or fourth at this point. Jake Berger. That is going to be Bobby Witt Jr. Instavision Blazin' Bobby. Nice one right here. This one going out to the Bobby Witt Jr. spot and will be a nice addition to your redemption. Kevin says Castro holding his own in Pittsburgh, right? From my understanding, I think he is. I haven't I haven't gone and like looked up his stats yet, Kevin, but yeah, I think so. May have given away the auto there. I was trying to flip it around. Torque and Joe Adell covering up Jake Cousins. Nice hit right there. Blue ink on card rookie auto for the Jake Cousins spot. Marcus Semien. Mitch Haniger, Chas McCormick. Hideki Matsui black foil. It's one player I wish we saw a few more of his autos. Hideki Matsui. You very rarely see them. Mark McGuire. Tristan McKenzie red. Kevin says 2 unsold Pittsburgh autos. Now let's hit a Larry Walker. Let's get it. Cecil Fielder. Guy says, sure, the one Brewer player with autos I didn't grab. Well, guy, why didn't you grab them? You know, you're better off just grabbing all of them. There's Bobby Witt. Power Zone. I just like to give you a hard time, but, you know, I mean, go grab him next time. Kowar. Brandon Marsh. There's a Vladdy Baby. Judge. I feel like we're seeing a lot of Judge in the cornfield today. Sean Murphy. More just it makes me laugh, guy. I'm like, you got every other one but the one, and that's the one to hit. Like, 1, what are the odds? 2, why not just grab him? But I also get where you were like, meh, do I want to spend $5 on Jake Cousins? I just need to pull you a Yelly or Burns. I will try my best. Obviously can't guarantee or promise anything, but I'll try my best. Certainly want to get all of you a hit. I wish that was possible. Can we have a product that has 1 hit per person on the checklist? That'd be insane. One, I'm curious how many cases you would actually have to rip to make something like that happen. Like, just rip until you hit 1 of everybody. Oof. That would take some time. John Heasley. Kevin Sheets. That is Hinjin Ryu. Red, blue ink on card red parallel auto. Brad says 17 cases. There's a lot of players on this checklist. I think it'd take us more than 17. I think this checklist is like 350. 47 and 50 on the Ryu. And obviously not everyone has an auto or anything like that, but like, still, it would take some time. 17 times 16, I don't know. I'd be hoping there's no dupes, right? Looks like Vargas? Vargas with another 2-run shot. Nasty. I'm a fan. That is going to be the 92 design of Edward Cabrera. This is print run of 92. Maybe that's a difference. See, this one has the silver going through it as opposed to the blue. Vargas back-to-back nights of 2-run home runs. I think that's his 4th of the season. Yeah, 4th home run this season, all in the last 12 games. So he's definitely picked it up. He did get a slower start than others. He wasn't allowed to swing for like the first, 2 or 3 weeks of spring training. They knew he wasn't gonna swing, and they still let him, they still let him get on base. Kevin says archive signatures? Huh? Like, how long would it take me in that to get one of everybody? That one would take a bit. Julio. Oh, you're good. How are you, Kevin? There's Zach Wheeler. Austin Meadows. Wade Boggs. Brandon Marsh. Eric Davis. Theo says, please refund all my credit. Theo, I can't get to you right this second, but if you shoot me an email, chomps@chompslivebreaks.com, I'll process it as soon as I'm done here. I just don't want to forget about you. Julio Rodriguez. Darryl Strawberry, Will Clark. Yu Darvish. Greg Diekman, Cal Raleigh, and Reed Detmers. Theo, did you email shipping at Chompslive Breaks And if so, who'd you email? And I'll touch base. Or when did you email and I'll touch base with them? Certainly not intentional. Andrew Jones. I'm just asking which email you sent. Making sure it was the shipping email. That's all. I know my shipping manager is out right now, so I can't ask her until she gets back later on this afternoon. But as soon as I can, I will certainly check in with her as well. There's Romy Gonzalez, Blue Ink on-card rookie auto. And I'm more just asking because sometimes we have the Chomps email, we have the shipping email, and then we have the chompslivebreaks@gmail. So sometimes the messages get sent to the wrong person and it gets forwarded to them, and stuff like that. So that's the only reason I was asking as far as shipping was concerned, to make sure you went to the shipping email. I'm typically the one checking the Chomps app. Gotcha, last night. Gotcha. If it was last night, 12 to 24 hours at minimum is the response time we say. So if you emailed last night, 24 hours would be later on tonight. But as soon as she's back in the office, I'm sure she'll get you updated in Pitney Bowes and get you shipped out. Guys, that box didn't have a topper. Huh. Legitimately did not have a topper. I didn't realize it until just now. I was like, huh? Yeah, Adam, I don't think you're gonna hit the under 8. Yeah, like I said, Theo, if you email me chomps@chompslivebreaks.com, Adam, if you don't mind dropping that email, I'll get you your refund. I'm gonna be in the chair for about another hour, hour 20 or so. As soon as I'm done, I'll process your refund, my man. Certainly not trying to hold any money from you. Jaren Durant, Mariano Rivera, and Bryce Harper are 3 box toppers. Sean Manea. Hutch. Hideki Matsui. There's a Julio and Spencer Strider. Blue Ink on-card rookie auto. Nice Spencer Strider. Beautiful hit right there. I think I saw a picture somewhere the other day. I was like, this is why pitchers shouldn't do squats or something. It was, or leg work. It was like, all your pitching power comes from your legs. Like, they should be squatting and doing stuff like that. But I guess the way, like, Strider looks, you know, relative, like, to his top half, like, he looks super muscular in his legs, and, like, his top half is, like, yeah, you know, typical Spencer Strider. Also, Adam, I think you need to hope that they stop scoring runs. Like, right this second. Although you were under 8, so I guess right now you're kind of sitting at, like, that, get your money back if it's a push. Wit. Yeah, he skips bench day, not leg day. Awesome. I'll address it once I'm done here, Theo. Hunter Green. Say on the red foil. There is Wander Franco. Patrick Wisdom, and Vladdy Baby. Vladdy Daddy, sorry. Adam says right now it's a push, but I also did take Dodgers -1, which looks great. And already hit under 5 first inning runs, so should overall be okay. Nice. I like that. Jake Berger, Jacob deGrom. Totally fair. Yeah, for some reason, like, you know, and to be fair, like, for him, legs really are important, Royce Lewis. So I can see the wanting to do that more often than not, and I'm sure it pays off for him in the long run. Rowanzi Red, Brandon Marsh, Stop. I will admit, it's nice to see the Dodgers play a day game. I know it's, like, unfortunate in terms of, like, oh, I work today. Makes it a little tougher in that aspect, but overall, not too bad. CJ. Velade. Kenzie Gore. Bryce Harper. There's card behind Alexi. It's gonna be Luis Heel, Blue Ink on card rookie auto. Adam will tell us it's not a break until you pull a Luis Heel. Not a break until you pull a Luis Heel. Alright, Adam. So it does look like now you lost the under 8. Adam says break can officially start now, right? Nick Lodolo, Hank Aaron on the sepia. Or the black and white. Julio Urias, there's Ernie Clements, and Strider. Let me adjust this. Jeremy Pena. Nice. For Kansas City still, Brad, or is he with someone else? If we get Diekman, we know to thank Bonana for mentioning his name. There's Garrett Cole, black border or black foil. Pudge. With Arizona now playing for AAA Reno? Gotcha. Alright. Robin Yount. So, I saw somewhere that Oakland had made a deal with Bally's, or Bally's, to destroy the Trop. The Tropicana coming down on the strip. If public funding comes through, it sounds like they're asking for like $395 million, which is 105 million less than what they were asking for the Red Rocks property they were talking about, Lodolo. That is going to be Jake Brents, Blue Ink on card rookie auto. Jake Brents, we're going to take care of that one. Yeah, so total project something like 1.5 billion, but they're talking about public funding from like the city of Las Vegas. I think they were asking $395. Phil said, is that the new spot or the one they backed out of? So, Phil, they were asking $395 for the Bally's Tropicana property, to put it right on the strip. I don't know. We'll see how that goes. I don't know that, you know, it's a little different when it's traffic for, like, a special event for, say, one football game on the strip. I think it's a totally different situation, week. I think it's a totally different situation for 162 games or 81 home games in baseball. So we'll see what, like, all in all actually happens. But, yeah, that was for the Tropicana. They were gonna take down the Tropicana and then, yeah, guy. Insane. Mackenzie Gore. And then, Bally's would have the ability to build a hotel casino on the remaining portion of the, land. Yeah, so I don't know if it was, like, the city of Las Vegas said, no, we're not giving you $500 million to build a stadium, or if it was, you know, something like that. Stanton. That was like as of last night. I think that they had sort of reached a deal with Bally's. You would think, but honestly, I have no idea. I mean, the fact that they're buying from Bally's. Remember, Bally's Sports Network is the one that's going belly up because of like they're gonna end up not having a bunch of sports channels. Carlos Santana, that is Joe Barlow, Blue Ink on-card rookie. So, it's interesting. Burl! What's up, bud? How are you? I'm doing good. Brandon Marsh. Nice, what'd you cook, Farrell? Eli Morgan. Farrell will always text me and be like, are you mad? I'm like, nah. Kowar. And Aaron Zavala. What's up, Jody? Konya Pez, Julio Urias, Black and White, Cal Raleigh, and Detmers. I'm really glad you put the end in there. And I'm really glad I know that's a fish. Noah Syndergaard, Jarren Duran, Vidal Brujan. There's a Julio Blackfoil. We're gonna top load that. Because originally I thought that said crappie asparagus, not crappie and asparagus. As far as like the fish goes. I'm gonna move these 2 boxes over. But yeah, I don't know. We'll see what overall ends up happening with like that stuff, but it'll be interesting. It'll be very interesting to see how it all ends up going. Like, I can't tell if they agreed to do that way they have a new hotel that maybe people want to go to, or just so they have, you know, some funds. I don't know. It's kind of interesting the way it all works out. Easily on the red. I just know that's what popped up, and I was like, oh, interesting. Now they're gonna, you know, take down a, you know, I guess, is iconic the word for it? I don't know. I feel like it's one of the names that people know in Vegas. You know, there's the Trop, the Caesar Palace, and stuff like that, but I guess, like, if somebody asked me to start naming Vegas hotels, like, Tropicana, I feel like would be one of the ones I would know. There are definitely a lot of ones I don't know, but that'd be like one of the main names I know. John Kruk. And I know in that like 395 million, I know it sounds like a lot, and don't get me wrong, it is a lot, but I know part of that is they are public funding, or they're doing their own funding elsewhere, Wander Franco. So it's not all, you know, like the city's building them the stadium. you would think they would be able to come up with the additional $3.95 somewhere if they tried. It's just a matter of stuff like that. But was in Vegas in October. Tropicana was empty. Yeah, to be fair, it's a lot older now. I was more just saying, like, it's one of those names you know, but eventually they do have to get taken down. Jesse Winker, blue ink on card rookie or non-rookie auto, veteran auto. Nice hit right here on the Jesse Winker spot. But I don't know. It's definitely interesting just to see how it's all going. Burrell with the laughing and I don't know, long face emoji. It's like he's dragging down his eyeballs emoji. CJ Abrams red. Why are you doing that, Burrell? Brian De La Cruz. Chipper Jones. And that is Alejo Lopez. Errol says this food is good and I'm enjoying the break. I think you're just saying it's good because, you know, you're the one eating it. Jody said rooms for the F1 race in November are nuts. I can believe it. I have to go look and potentially book a room. Actually, I probably need to book a room regardless. In July. I have tickets to Garth Brooks for his residency. Day before my birthday, I think? Can't remember if I have day before or day after, but all in all, it'll still be fun. Chaz McCormick. Kylie. There's Mookie Betts, Ronald Acuna Jr., and Kyle Tucker. He's doing a residency at Caesars. Starting in like 8 days. I think it starts the 18th. It's gonna be him, and then I think his wife is also supposed to be part of like the overall show. Juan Yepes, Jaren Duran, and Seiya. Greg Maddux red. Need to figure out more or less where to stay down there. Jaren Duran. Gavin Sheets. Torkelson. My phone, or my watch says it's time to get moving, Vivian. It, you know, the watch just needs to be told I can't get up right now, guys. Tristan McKenzie. Ernie Banks. Oh, yeah, I have no doubt that it's expensive. I just need to take a look at where I'm gonna stay in general. Adam said, don't let your watch tell you what to do, right? I try not to. But, you know, sometimes chomps will come through on the watch and it says, hey, Vivian, do this. And I'm like, I guess I gotta do that. That is gonna be Jackson Reetz. Blue ink on card rookie auto. Nice Jackson Reetz here. Let's go this way. But yeah, Adam, sometimes it's funny, like, sometimes it'll send me the notification like, hey, you should probably get up and move. And then most of the time it won't. So it's kind of interesting the way it works. Now, what I'm curious is, how is Kershaw going to do after that really long rest? Nick Fortes, that last half inning took quite a bit of time. But need to figure out that, and then definitely another trip I want to try to take with one of my friends end of August. Try to get 4 baseball games in. Andrew Vaughn. We found the one weekend we could go see like 4 different teams, and we're like, sounds like a fantastic time. Adam says, when are you going to Cincinnati? I don't know. It's a great question. I need to figure that out, potentially. Maybe on an off day or something. Quick trip, or I don't know. My friend is a Boston fan, so he was like, I was like, hey, you want to go to see a baseball game? He was like, yeah. He was like, what's close? So I told him what was close to us. Shohei, Trouty. Guy says, of course, what? Oh, is he the other Milwaukee guy you don't have, guy? Yeah, Reds have a nice ballpark, says Jeremy. Oh, I have little doubt. Like, so I've been to 2 stadiums, and I do want to try to make it to all 30. How close I get to this goal, I really have no idea. We'll see. I've yet to be to Dodger Stadium or anything like that on the West Coast. I've done Arizona. Shohei Ohtani on the team of the future color match red. We're going to top load that at the end of the break. No numbers on those. But we've definitely been trying to figure out, between the 2 of us, we've been to Arizona, or we've been to Arizona separately, and then we've been to Coors Field together. Yeah, I realized it after you said it, guy. There's Kervin Castro, blue ink on card rookie auto. I thought you said, of course, because that's when I was talking about my friend being a Boston fan, and I figured maybe it was a Boston, you know, thing. But, you know, he's like, well, what stadiums are close to you? So we went through and we were like, well, we have Texas, St. Louis, and Kansas City. JD Martinez. But being that he is a Boston fan, he was like, you know, I wouldn't mind going New York's and Boston. It's like, works for me. Because obviously, like, if I get to take a break, like, I don't care necessarily if it's super close to me. Because either way, like, I wouldn't be here. Bucket list item to go to Fenway. Yeah, so I went to go look. So happened we found one weekend in August where the Dodgers are in town, right? At Fenway. So we were looking at tickets. Bucket list item would be sit on the green monster. I don't think that's a bucket list item anymore. That is gonna be Shane Bieber on the refractor. Oh, I'm sure it is, guy. I definitely, like I said, I definitely want to get to all 30 at some point. Hoy Park. I know, I've heard people say Dodger Stadium isn't all that great, yachty. But, to me, I guess being a home fan of the Dodgers, like, I think seeing Dodger Stadium would be amazing. So, we'll see. See how it all ends up with us actually going to different parks, but as of right now, it's still super early in the whole planning process. Like, we may get to go see some games, depending on, how everything else pans out, but definitely want to see a few different stadiums. We'll see if I can make it at some point to Cincinnati, Adam. The question is, when are you going to Cincinnati? Or you're going there somewhat soon, right? Or on a trip with your dad, if I remember correctly. I don't know if that was already done or that was a somewhat soon-ish. Yeah, so one of my stadiums that I really, that I personally am, like, really excited to see, I want to see Pittsburgh, PNC Park. You know, just the way it looks on TV and stuff, you know, just something you want to see. Jody says, I'm sold. I've been to 5 stadiums that don't exist. Gotcha. I can't remember if it was, like, this week or next week, but I knew you mentioned you were, somewhat soon. Jeremy says, hate to compliment the Cardinals, but Busch Stadium is a really nice place to watch a game. So, fun fact, I did not know that that was Busch 3. I thought, it was just Busch Stadium, you know? Guy says, do the floating tiki bar they always show on the games. That kind of sounds interesting. I guess there's some different experiences. I've seen, you know, looking at some different stuff, you see, like, and again, I don't know when I'll get to some of these stadiums. It definitely is a plan to eventually see Adam says Busch is the best stadium in the majors. Don't at me. Adam, get out of here with that. You're just a little biased, bud. I'm sure it's a fantastic stadium, though. Coors Field is actually really nice. If they had a solid team again, like, it'd be a really, really fun place to go. Yeah, it sounds fun. Ichiro, Shohei, Scherzer, and Ozzie Smith on the oversized. Sounds like an amazing experience. Just the views on TV look really cool to me. I would love if I can make it up there once Nick Gonzalez is on the team, just because, you know, that's a small portion of my PC. Guy said Wrigley Field is better now that they remodeled it. Adam says Pac-Bell in San Francisco, or whatever it's called now, AT&T Park, I think, is very nice too, but cold. Drink hot chocolate and sweatshirts in July. Miggy. Ken Griffey Jr. on the Triumvirates. So I've been to San Francisco in July, and it is cold. Like, they tell you to pack, you know, shorts and a t-shirt or something like that, and it's like, no, that was not fun. Phil, where are the Cardinals playing tonight? Andrew McCutcheon, there's Jorge Soler, CJ. So I never realized St. Louis was literally, like, on the border of Illinois. Gotcha. Lou Gehrig. There's Yanni Hernandez. Nice hit right there. He is unsold Tejas if nobody's grabbed him yet. Head on over and snag him up. Yeah, like, I knew it was a distance from there, but it just was like, I never realized it was like right on the border. I mean, Adam, 3 hours? That's... You should be going to the game, bud. You work from home, why aren't you? Yeah, I just never realized that's where they were. Like, I know where states are more or less geographically. It never occurred to me that, like, they were right on the border. Bryson Stott. Do you have a VPN, Adam, or no? Jake McCarthy. Shohei Ohtani. If you want to watch the game, I think I have a VPN login. My VPN login, I just need to go back and find it. Somebody uses it. I very rarely use it. I used to have to use it a lot more in New Mexico. Cal Raleigh, Reed Detmers. Where I'm at now, I'm like, I don't need it. I actually get to watch most games that I actually want to watch. Very rare am I blacked out now. Although I was blacked out the other day because it was on Apple TV, was not a happy camper. Miggy, Brandon Marsh, and Correa covering up Juan Yepez on the rookie auto, although it is missing the rookie shield for whatever reason. Definitely a nice rookie auto. Juan Yepez. Tim Anderson, or Ian Anderson, sorry. George Brett on the black and white border. Set that over there. We'll top load here in a bit. Phil says, yeah, they black out the Rockies and the Diamondbacks here, and sometimes the Texas teams. I've never had an issue. I guess I never had the issue with Texas, Phil, as much, but it, you know, frustrating when you get the Dwight Gooden. Frustrating when you get the Arizona and Colorado, because it's not like it's, you know, it's what, from Albuquerque 6 hours to Phoenix, 7 hours to Colorado. Like, it's ridiculous. Some of the games they black out. Like, I can understand, you know, distance or whatever if it was within 2 hours, an hour, or something like that, but 7 and 8, 600 plus miles, both ones, like, I'm not a fan. Adam says, I ran a half marathon in St. Louis that actually went into Illinois and back into Missouri. Interesting. Deki Matsui, Julio. Do you... I'm gonna ask a question jokingly. Do you have a sticker that says 13.1? I feel like I see a lot of people that have, you know, the half marathon and marathon stickers, and then I see the ones that, like, I've seen the ones at least on, like, Facebook and stuff, and there's one that says 0.0, I don't run. Guy says I have the 0.0 sticker. Yes. Adam says, well, I do, but not stuck to my car. I like how you had to, like, I'm gonna clarify this now. Jordan. Hey, mad respect for being able to run, heck, even some semblance of distance, like... Guy says in La Crosse, Wisconsin every year there's a .1 bar crawl. See, that'd be kinda cool. I would buy that sticker. Why couldn't you do it now, Adam? It says couldn't do it now, but it did 19 of them between 2016 and 2020. On St. Patrick's Day? That sounds like you're asking for some trouble, guy. .1 bar crawl. Polar bear. I always laugh because I'll be hanging out with Chomps and he'll be like, do you need a ride home? I'm like, no. That is gonna be Spencer Watkins. The Chomps house and his house are within like 1/10 of a mile from each other. So like, I'll be doing something, I'll be like, do you want to ride home? I'm like, I think I can walk. I was like, I don't think I'm gonna get kidnapped in 1/10 of a mile. Brad says, Blackout's dumb. Let people watch the game regardless, especially if you're Bally Sports and you're not available on every platform. Yeah, you know, it's frustrating for sure. I think what's frustrating for me is, like, I have MLB Network. Adam says the Chomps House sounds like a new reality series coming to Fox. No, the Chomps House, as in the house that I live in. Drew Ellis. Nah. Chomps House is actually, every other week it's very quiet. Every other week it's occupied by 3 small children. Max Scherzer, there's Connor Siebold. It'd be an interesting reality series following me where I do absolutely nothing. Ahmed Rosario. Jaren Duran. And that is Connor Wong. Brad says the Chomps House, the house that Card Sharks built. Right? Connor Wong on the auto. I'm curious to see how far the Dodgers let Kershaw go. Like, will they pull him after this inning if he's close to 100, or do they let him continue just since the bullpen pitched? Bobby Witt, since the bullpen pitched 8 innings last night. Don Mattingly. I don't know if you guys saw, by the way. Did you see Syndergaard's finger? I guess he had a cut on it, and that was the reason he came out of the game. Matt Chapman. But it says it was something like a blister, but like, the image I saw literally looked like he was missing the top half of his finger. Okay, Oscar covering up a gold minted Vladdy Baby, the 4th and final case hit of this break. Nice Vladdy Baby. Tyler Glasnow. JD Martinez. Mike Piazza red. Soto. There's Juan Yepez, Jose Siri, Xander Bogaerts. Jeremy Pena, Jake Berger Red, McCormick. Jared Kelnick. Barry Larkin. There's Giancarlo Stanton and Patrick Wisdom. Blue ink on card. Nice Patrick Wisdom. I was gonna say Rookie Cup auto, but I think Rookie Cups are just in Topps Chrome and Topps Flagship. Now that I was looking at it, I was like, missing something. It is not. It is not. Marcus Semien. Manny Machado and Chris Bryant. And our final pack of Stadium Club Chrome, or Stadium Club Hobby out of this box. So Adam, did you do most of your marathons like in the same location or like separate places type of thing? Alright, looks like Kershaw is coming out after 92 pitches. Leave the bullpen 2 innings or so. Trevor Rogers. Phil says, well, that Wisdom is what I wanted. Yeah. There were some decent names on that checklist that were, or not checklist, there were some decent names that were, went unsold. I know as a product gets older, you typically sell less and stuff like that, so definitely worked out for some of you guys getting some nice players on the checklist. And, you know, for a slightly discounted price, depending on when you grabbed them. Austin Meadows, Hans Kraus, and Verdugo. Adam says, I've done them all over Alabama, Illinois, Indiana, Michigan, Missouri, and Ohio. I know I had a roommate in college who her goal was to run a marathon or a half marathon in every single state. I don't know how far she ever got on it. I know in the time she lived in the same dorm as me, she got quite a bit. Adam says I had a goal the year I turned 40 to do 1 a month all year. Ended up doing 10. So what I'm hearing is you failed by 2. No, I'm kidding. That's actually really awesome. The fact that you got 10 in, what? I imagine 10 months. You probably skipped like the 2 colder months in like November and December would be my guess. Dontrelle Willis. Will Clark. Super awesome though. Or did like COVID hit during that year? I think if I missed like a month early on, supposed to do one in Florida in January, but it was canceled due to the weather. Gotcha. See, and I feel like if something like that happened, that'd be kind of where I gave up, like, it's just not working for me. But still pretty cool. Nice little. Could always work it into, like, say, a vacation and a and some exercise, right? Like, yeah, marathoning in Florida this weekend because it's warm. Which, to be fair, totally respect. I would have figured November and December were like the 2 you missed because of weather. There is Polar Bear and David Ortiz. We'll check David Ortiz. No. I was like, there was a slight little border around the stadium club that made me think maybe it was a black parallel. Yeah, that's awesome, Adam. Almost get it worked out to where you can catch something else. Nice little visit with family and stuff like that. Dylan Carlson. I definitely planned some trips like that. But that's also Nick Fortes, Blue Ink on card rookie auto. Nice one right there for the Nick Fortes spot. That's also why I haven't been a lot of places though. Before moving to Arkansas, I had been to Arizona and Colorado, California once for like 2 days. Oh no, I've been in California twice. One for a family reunion and one for like true vacation purposes. Soto, Bobby Witt, Matt Vierling on the rookie auto. That's going to be our second Matt Vierling auto. Nice one right there. Nevada for a wedding, really briefly, and then Texas very briefly. Corey says, are you going to be doing the Antarctic Marathon? I will not. Riley Adams, Blue Ink on card auto. Bo Bichette is going to be orange to 50, 44 of 50 on the orange. Hit all 7 continents. That'd be kind of interesting. I don't know that it'd be very comfortable to run in that type of weather though. Like I imagine you'd have to have one of the like aren't there like some masks you can wear during the, like, not a mask I guess, but like something you, yeah, I guess one of like, almost like a Steve Robert mask type of thing. Adam says, I'm in no condition to run right now, but a half marathon is difficult enough, no real desire to do a full one. That's totally fair. I don't even think I like driving 26.2 miles, much less trying to run. Tatis. Like, I don't even know that I'd want to run from my house to Chomps' house, and it's a 1/10 of a mile. A 10th. Nick Lodolo. Alright guys, last box. Diekman. There's Ricky Henderson, Adolis Garcia. Joe Ryan. Labor Day. Big Poppy David Ortiz. Kelnick. That pack got really not truly sticky, but sticky to move the cards, or glide the cards, I should say. John Means. That is going to be Willie Mays on the red. That one is not going to have numbers. We're going to top load it regardless.
Here we go.
Charlie Blackmon. There's Bobby Witt Jr. on the red foil. Shane Baz. Kenzie Gore, Jeremy Pena, and that is Tony Santillan. Blue Ink on-card rookie auto, Tony Santillan. Nice hit right there. Adam said bidding currently going off for a quarter case optic choice. Quarter case optic choice. That is 5 boxes, 15 autos coming out of that one. Jonathan India, Josh Donaldson, Royce Lewis, and Willie Mays. Alejo Lopez, Bryson Stott, and CJ Abrams. Wander Franco, Juan Yepez, Vidal Brujan, Patrick Wisdom, Locaine, Jaren Duran, Tatis Power Zone. Alright guys, just a few packs left. I'll move these cards off to the side and then we will do our recap. See what you guys ended up with as a whole, or as far as what we top loaded. That way if you can watch the whole break, you can just pop in, see the last, 2 or 3 minutes of it in a recap fashion. Colton Walker. There's John Heasley on the auto, blue ink on card. Nolan Arenado and Spencer Strider. Let's take care of John Heasley. Adam says recap brought to you by Chom's House, a new reality series coming this fall to Fox. Adam, you kill me. It won't be, but Luis Castillo. Could you imagine if we had commercials like that? Dale Murphy on the black border. Kevin says Heasley, the other guarantee. Yeah, that's fair. Nice Dale Murphy. Gil Badu, Jake Berger. Willie Adames, Jesse Winker, and George Brett. Move this off to the side. Alright, give me 1 sec. I'm gonna pull a couple cards I need to top load prior to. Alright guys, let's take a look at what we got. Beam Team Tatis, Julio Urias, Hank Aaron, Shohei, George Brett, Dale Murphy, Heasley, Santian, Willie Mays to 90, not numbered, Riley Adams, Bo to 50 on the orange, Veerling, Fortes, Patrick Wisdom, Vladdy Baby Gold minted, Connor Wong, Spencer Watkins, Juan Yepez, Yanni Hernandez, Kervin Castro, Jackson Reitz, Alejo Lopez, Jesse Winker, Julio on the black foil, Joe Barlow, Jake Brentz, Luis Heel, Strider, Romy, 92 design, Edward Cabrera, printing of 92 on that. Engine Ryu, Jake Cousins, Bobby Instavision, Bobby Witt Jr., Blazing Bobby, Rodolfo Castro, Witt on the red foil, Zach Pop, Connor Siebold members only, Matt Bierling, Raver San Martin, Gavin Sheets to 99 on the orange, Connor Siebold, Logan Gilbert, Zach Lothar, Luis Frias, Cal Ripken on a 91 variation. This is a rainbow foil Goldie to 25, photographer proof, Dansby Swanson. Cal Ripken Jr., Black Dynasty to 99, Bobby Wood Jr., Joe Adell to 50, Siebold, Zerpa, Zito, Griffin Jacks, and Zach Thompson. Not a bad break right there, guys. Diamond Dave will be live in about an hour. You will see him this afternoon instead of tomorrow afternoon, and you'll see me all day tomorrow. Closing tonight in about an hour or so is Bowman Blaster full case break. That takes place tomorrow afternoon or tomorrow morning. I think it's either 12 or 1 p.m., so tomorrow afternoon. For now, I'll see you guys tomorrow. If there's any emails or anything like that that I said I'd address, I will get to them right after this break. Bye for now.